N3TC is certainly making every effort towards achieving its three-pillared goal of providing safety, convenience and mobility for road users along the N3 toll route. The N3 toll route between Sadara in KwaZulu-Natal and Heidelberg in Gauteng is one of the busiest routes in the country and is known for being exceptionally busy over long weekends and school holidays, with heavy traffic moving in both directions.
It's actually really good. Yeah. There's nothing really...
There's no potholes.
Yeah.
It's all very smooth. Happy with it. Makes the other roads in comparison not look so good.
The safety on the road, the conditions of the road, everything's really good. So there's a vast improvement. Traffic's flowing quite nicely. There are enough people at the toll gates and stuff, so it flows really well.
The N3 toll route has the reputation of being one of the better maintained national roads in the country. However, safety, convenience and mobility can only be achieved with the inclusion of numerous other vitally important factors.
Safety, convenience and mobility on the premier tourist corridor in the country between Johannesburg and Durban is of extreme importance to N3TC, and so we do our very, very best to ensure that, particularly during peak traffic periods, that motorists are afforded every opportunity of arriving at their destination safely. We also make sure that there are no roadworks which are taking place other than emergency roadworks over this period, so motorists have the benefit of a double-lane highway all the way through to the coast. And so also we say, linked in with that, make sure that you drive responsibly and safely and patiently. Please adhere to the speed limits, and please also adhere to a fundamental rule of the road, and that is to keep left and pass right.
I think that people are driving reasonably. The road has been good. The conditions of the road have been good. We've got good weather. People are seem to be following the rules of the road, and that's what we want. That's what we expect.
With this in mind, N3TC partners with many public and private sector entities to safeguard the route and its motorists.
The first partnership is a public-private partnership. That's with the Impofana municipality in Mooiriver, where we've employed 2 traffic officers via the municipality, and they provide a dedicated law enforcement service during the hours where there is no enforcement, and that's from 10 in the night till 6 in the morning. That's one of them. The other one is through Imperial, where we have the additional enforcement vehicles that are on the road during the peak periods. In addition to enforcement, we've also got ambulance services which man them with advanced life support. Those are the other partnerships, and we have huge other partnerships. Those are the ones that are on the front burner at the moment.
N3TC's Route Control Centre is linked to the 24/7 care line, giving motorists direct access to N3TC in the event that they need assistance, which in turn is linked to the route patrol services that assist at accident scenes and provide basic mechanical breakdown assistance.
Well, we've got guys at patrol from Mooiriver to Sadara and to Escort. They do that twice a day. Their general duties are to make sure that the road is user-friendly. Any objects on the road, they pick up. Any people that are broken down or stuck, they assist them with petrol and whatever other mechanical assistance they need. And we also attend to accidents, where we try to manage the accidents, in other words, to try and get the road cleared as quickly and as safely as possible.
These critical services, together with visible traffic law enforcement and efficiently run toll plazas, all play a vital part towards ensuring pleasant and safe journeys for road users. But the most significant role players are in fact the motorists themselves and how they adhere to the rules of the road, not only in observing speed limits, but also in their attitude and behavior towards other drivers, such as safe overtaking and buckling up.
It's for my safety, for his safety, for everyone's safety. Because if you brake while he is not buckled up, while you're trying to solve it, somebody can bump on you or you can bump on somebody. So it's my safety, his safety, somebody's safety. That's why I do that.
We need to ensure we buckle up, because as much as you can be safe, but the drivers in front of you or behind you may not be safe and they can cause you.
That's a nice road. Very good road compared to Vereniging, all the potholes and all that, so quite impressed.
What works for us is that the road is open and there's not too much congestion, and then at least there are speed traps to keep us overspeeding.
Other fundamental safety measures are for motorists to make regular stops in order to avoid fatigue while driving. And of course, it goes without saying that making cell phone calls, unless one has the required hands-free equipment, is extremely dangerous. And texting while driving is lethal.
Plan your trip. When you drive, let's say you drive from Joburg to Durban, I know how many hours you have to be on the road, and then take a break. We have garages, we have a nice place to stay here on the road, just relaxed. Even though you don't feel tired, but because sitting in the car for such a long time, you just need to stretch. At times you don't feel that you are tired, but actually you are tired. You only realize when something has happened. So my advice will be plan your trip, take enough water and relax.
N3TC is extremely grateful for the support of its public and private partnerships who contribute so meaningfully towards the challenging efforts of improving road safety, mobility and convenience along its route.
We have a report of a broken down vehicle fast lane. It's about 3 or 4 kilometers on the Montrose side of Van Rielen's. Apparently we've already got a 2 or 3 kilometer backup in traffic. Would you go and assist with the pre-warning, please?
Affirmative, we are mobile, thank you.
I think you have to have a passion for this job, and also you have to be willing to help people.
But having addressed all the areas N3TC and its partners possibly can, it's now up to each motorist to play his or her part in sharing the road responsibly.
Yeah, the safety measures and warnings are very clear, very easy to see. They are on, even if you're on a bend, they're there on the bend so you can see it nice and clear. The numbers are easy to read, easy to find, simple to remember, so yeah, it's very good.
The road is quite decent, but coming up, I think there's some parts of the road that really need to be reworked. The trucks have damaged it coming up from Rielen's Pass.
To the last time I traveled, it is much better this time. This time around, the road is tarred better, there's no potholes and curbs, damaged road. It is much better than last time.
N3TC is always open to receiving worthwhile suggestions and relevant information in order to improve on its performance.